Alright, so this one is a follow-on from the last transmission, the Chains of the Sea reflection. Because once you really let that worldview in, even as fiction, something starts shifting. And it raises a big question. Not, is it true, but why do humans need to believe they are the point of everything? Think about it. Nearly every human belief system, ancient or modern, does this. Religions say you are created, you are watched, you matter cosmically. Modern secular culture says you are progressing, history is going somewhere, humanity is evolving towards something better. Even science fiction often keeps humans central. Aliens come here, they want us, we're the key species, we're special. It's the same structure, wearing different clothes. Humans at the centre. Why? Because psychologically it stabilises the mind. If you matter in the cosmic story, then your suffering has meaning, your death has context, your life has narrative weight. Take that away and the ground shakes. This is where Chains of the Sea hits so hard. It suggests quietly, almost casually, that humans might not be central at all. Not hated, not judged, just not the point. Like ants living beside a motorway. The motorway isn't for them, but it still shapes their world. Now here's the important part. When that idea first hits the human ego, the reaction is fear. Existential dread, panic, collapse of meaning. And you can see why intelligence services, if they suspect something like this, they'd be careful. Because for many people, the idea that there is no cosmic parent watching over you is more destabilizing than any asteroid or invasion. But there's another response, and it's older than civilization. Animals live it every day. A deer doesn't need to believe it's cosmically important to graze in a meadow. A rook on a branch doesn't need a grand narrative to exist fully in the moment. Life without cosmic centrality is still life. Responsive, present, real. Humans, though, layered story on top of existence. We built myths, then religions, then ideologies, then progress narratives. Each one saying, in its own way, you are part of something ultimate. Take that away too fast and people can fall into nihilism. But take it away slowly, thoughtfully, and something else can happen. A quieter mind. When you stop needing to be the hero of the universe, a lot of noise drops away. The constant demand for validation, the need to be remembered, the obsession with legacy. You don't disappear, you just become local. Here, now, in this body, in this moment. Important to those around you, not necessarily to the cosmos. And strangely, that can feel lighter. This is where the real psychological pivot happens. If humans aren't the point, then what are we? We're participants, temporary conscious organisms in a system larger than our comprehension. That doesn't make us worthless, it makes us situational. Like weather, like seasons, like migrating birds. Part of the pattern, not the author of it. Now imagine a society built on that understanding, not despairing, not worshipping, not assuming divine favour, but also not assuming total control. A civilization that knows it's not alone and not central, but still chooses to act with balance and care, that's not regression, that's maturity. The fear is that without cosmic importance, morality collapses. But morality based on cosmic reward or punishment is fragile anyway. What emerges instead is something more immediate. Empathy because other beings feel. Care because systems are interconnected. Responsibility because actions have local consequences. No grand scoreboard in the sky is required. So when people like Jacques Vallée or Lou Elizondo hint that the truth might be hard for humanity, this might be part of it. Not aliens landing on the White House lawn, but the slow realization that we are not the centre of the story, and we never were. And yet, we're still here, still conscious, still capable of love, curiosity and creation, still able to walk through a field at dusk and feel something ancient and real. That doesn't go away. If anything, it becomes sharper when the illusion of cosmic importance drops. So maybe the next step in human development isn't technological, maybe it's psychological, going from we are chosen to we are present, from we are the point to we are part of it. So that's today's transmission, not an ending, not a revelation, just an adjustment to where we think we're standing. And from here, the view changes.